What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down over 170 more pieces of content from a luxury brand, specifically from the brand Amiri. I'm going to be breaking down some e-commerce content, some editorial content, and founder content, where Amiri sells the products, a vibe and lifestyle, and the founder's vision for the brand. My name is Chris Drago. I've been running a brand called Pathos of Things for about 5 years now, and I make videos on YouTube documenting my process so I can get 1% better every day at being a creative director, art director, and brand owner. So I can take my brand from a streetwear brand to a luxury brand. My last content breakdown video got the most views on my channel and helped bring me from 0 to 200 subscribers in about a week and a half. So I decided I'm going to do another content breakdown for you guys today. Amiri is one of my favorite brands, and analyzing the brand's content in this way gives me a better idea of what I can do to improve my content in the future. To start off this breakdown, I'm going to be going over the e-commerce content that lives on the website. Most, not all, but most product pages have 4 on-model shots and 1 flat lay photo. The on-model shots include front view, back view, side view, and a portrait. I would have loved to see more of these flat lay photos because they look great. Maybe from the back, or a close-up detail of these buttons, or maybe a close-up photo of this embroidery. As you can see here for knitwear and denim, same thing, front model, back model, slight zoom, and portrait. Then the 5th photo is this flat lay photo. Many products on the website don't even have a flat lay photo. For example, these jeans just have full body on model from the front, jeans close up from the front, jeans close up from the back, and then full body model from the back. This product has a front model view, back model view, slight zoom, and then product detail shot. 5th photo is the flat lay. And then this jacket is only 4 photos, front model view, zoom back model, zoom detail, flat lay. The first photo displayed for each product on collection pages features the model. None of the flat lay photos for garments other than accessories and sneakers show up as the first photo. The first photo for all garments includes the model. However, for sneakers, these product pages only feature photos of the sneakers. They don't feature models. Personally, I think it would help me as a potential customer if I saw photos of the models wearing the shoes. Anything on feet is going to give me a better idea of how I can style the shoes, what situations I'd wear them in, etc. Product images are color coordinated on the collection pages. All shoes are centered and scaled the same way. As you can see here, these are all the same size. For all of these model photos, it would appear that the camera was on a tripod and the models are standing in the same place because of the consistency and scale. Also, you'll notice that if you were to put these photos together, the backgrounds blend very nicely together. This can be achieved by having the camera and models in the same positions every time you shoot for every photo, but also color grading and post-production can clean this up as well. Shoe product pages feature the shoes from multiple angles as well as zoomed in detail shots. The ready-to-wear section of their website features products that are about double the price of the core collection. However, despite the price difference, as you can see, the backgrounds are still very consistent. The models still have the same proportions and take up the same amount on the screen. Consistent color grading, and there's a 4x4 layout. The models are posed with relaxed, natural stances across all images. Accessories in these photos are limited, but there are sunglasses that add edginess without distracting the consumer from the clothing. These garments are designed to emulate the styles of Hollywood actors and famous musicians. Celebrity-inspired looks are key to Amiri's brand. The lighting is soft with even illumination across the face, which minimizes shadows and showcases texture. The grid layout allows you to easily compare these styles, and the e-commerce experience for the men's side of the store is consistent with the women's side. Women's category product pages have the same photo layout, full body model shot from the front, full body model shot from the back, slight zoom, and then another zoom portrait style photo. Single flat lay photo. I would have loved to see more photos showcasing the details of this garment. For knitwear and cargo pants, same thing, front view, back view, slight zoom, portrait style, flat lay. For collection pages, just like with menswear, the first image features the model instead of a flat lay photo. Scaling and composition is consistent. Accessory photos are extremely consistent and scaled to be the same size, as well as women's shoes and accessories like socks and hats and camera cases and beanies and small leather goods. After reviewing Amiri's e-commerce content, here are my key takeaways. Amiri balances luxury with street style. The minimalist photography and set design puts the focus on the products. That's why you shoot against a white background, to eliminate distractions from the products. The goal with these is to sell clothes. All of the looks are celebrity inspired, and the e-commerce presentation is designed for both inspiration and ease of purchase. This is not a complicated e-commerce experience. It's super streamlined, easy on the eyes, and it facilitates transactions worth hundreds and thousands of dollars. Okay, moving on to Editorial. For every seasonal collection, Amiri does a fashion show where the runway photos are consistent, models are sized consistently, color palettes of the outfits are coordinated, the catwalk and background are set designed, as you can see here for the Spring-Summer 2023, the Spring-Summer 2024, same thing. Again, set designed, catwalk and background, consistent photography, composition, lighting, and color grading, as well for Autumn-Winter 2023, Autumn-Winter 2020, and Spring-Summer 2025. Every show has a beautifully art-directed and edited YouTube editorial video, where you can experience the entire show pro shot with original music. Each season also has an editorial campaign, which has very saturated and specific color grading, slow panning shots, and several models. These two videos are for the Spring-Summer 2023 collection. There are also videos for the Spring-Summer 2024 runway show, which as you can see is beautifully set designed, has its own specific color grading and editing. There is also a collection editorial video, which showcases two models in various settings. And then there was another official Spring-Summer 2024 campaign video, which is similar to the Spring-Summer 2024 collection video. Showcases the Amiri lifestyle, is art directed, color graded, and looks absolutely beautiful. This looks like a movie. Here we see a video for the Autumn-Winter 2023 runway show. The set is beautifully designed and the show features original music as well. There's a full 16-minute behind the scenes making of video showing the process that went into making this insane runway show. Then there's an official campaign video which features the models. And then I put another behind the scenes video here as well. Briefly run through a few more examples to drive the point home. Each of these collections is extremely specific and consistent. They make beautiful videos on YouTube, immersing you in the brand experience, making you feel like you're front row at the show or behind the scenes watching famous actors or in the workshop with an atelier sewing together a tag on a garment. The Spring-Summer 2025 runway show is my favorite so far. It features a live jazz fusion band and showed some of my favorite Americana styles. Each of these campaign videos typically comes with a set of editorial photos. As you can see here, these are the same scenes from this video, and these are the same scenes from this video. These photos specifically showcase famous actors, such as Ashton Sanders and Sun Woo, shot in Los Angeles where Amiri was founded, and ties the campaign into that Hollywood icon aesthetic that Amiri is known for. Okay, so we've talked about e-commerce, we've talked about editorial. Now let's look at the Instagram for the Amiri page and then also talk about Mike Amiri, the founder, and look at his Instagram as well. Big MA Mike Amiri emblem for the Instagram profile picture. There are so many Instagram story highlights, each containing a ton of videos from each fashion campaign. A lot of the YouTube content and the editorial content ends up on the Instagram story and in these highlights. The feed showcases products on model, on set, videos highlighting products, videos highlighting specific locations, celebrity showcases, more product video, more product photos of the physical Amiri stores. On Reels, the page posts a ton of product showcases. These are beautifully shot, art directed, and color graded. Here's another video for a loafer, which has a set, including a car. This looks cropped like it was a YouTube video that they repurposed for Instagram. Here we see some behind the scenes and lifestyle content featuring Mike Amiri, the founder, styling the models, Anwell AA, that's a big celebrity, more BTS, setting up for the show, more repurposed YouTube content, behind the scenes videos of ateliers working, lifestyle and setting reels, showcasing a beach vibe. Here's a runway show reel with vertical B-roll, cropped footage from the official campaign. Here's a lifestyle vignette repurposed from the YouTube channel. A celebrity showcase showing off Anwell, cropped and repurposed for Instagram with subtitles added. Founder behind the scenes content of Mike Amiri walking the catwalk at his show before the show. More setting or location content with drone footage. More campaign videos repurposed for Instagram. More founder/BTS. This is interview iPhone style. These are two screenshots I took of the Reels grid on the Amiri Instagram page. These videos were posted during spring, summer, and these videos were posted during autumn, winter. And as you can see, each season has a consistent design system and color palette. What can we learn from that? As long as the design system is consistent, all of the content will look glued on the grid. What do I mean by glued? All of these look like they're glued together, like they belong together, like they share lots of common elements. When photos share lots of common elements like color grading, color palette, and typography, it looks glued together. Alright, so now let's look at Mike Amiri's Instagram. Personally, I think he's one of the most inspiring people in the fashion industry. Very simple bio, link to YouTube content. Pinned posts include highlights and press releases. He posts about collaborations with highly influential people like Mark Zuckerberg, videos of his design process, professionally shot and edited behind the scenes content focusing on him as a founder, iPhone photos of him styling a model, behind the scenes content of him styling a model again, professional Amiri campaign photos, behind the scenes video, campaign video, behind the scenes photos, uploaded as a carousel, more behind the scenes, and then photos showcasing a new Amiri store. If you look at his Reels grid, you have Amiri campaigns, him showcasing his design process, professionally shot, behind the scenes founder content, campaign videos, and so on. This is pretty much the same exact content that gets posted on the Amiri Instagram. So he walks the talk. Everything that he posts is related to his brand, which makes sense considering that the name of his brand is his last name. He lives and breathes his brand. So that's it for today's video. If you found this interesting or learned something new, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. If there's a brand that you'd like me to break down or a topic you'd like me to cover, please leave a comment in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.